Now, if you are to look at the market, right, or the Chinese EV companies, right, you will notice that NIO is that company that has been shorted the most. NIO is the company that, in terms of market cap, has got the least market cap when you compare. Of course, Zika's market cap is still around, or it's around NIO's, if not lower than NIO's. But Li Auto, Xpeng, their market cap is quite high, and so many people wonder why is the case. Well, number one, what we've been hearing from the short sellers, the shorts, they are saying the reason why they are shorting NIO is because of the net losses that they've been seeing onto NIO, which I suppose they've overdone it, because one thing that we are seeing, companies like Xpeng right now, in terms of market cap, they are very close from uh, seeing their market cap grow 3 times that of NIO, which means that if we are to be fair, and or if they were to be, of course, be part, because we cannot, maybe Leoro, they will say, I know some investors will say Leoro is profitable and NIO is not, but Xpeng is still not yet profitable, but in terms of its market cap, it's valued at almost 3 times, or it's going to be valued almost at 3 times than the market cap of NIO. And this is teaching us a lot of things, right? I mean, one of the things that I saw today, which is making me to do this video, is that I still on screen to notice that in terms of the total ownership from institutions, NIO, out of all these 4 companies in total, NIO, it is the company with most institutional investors. I mean, it's still going to notice that NIO institutional ownership, it's around 480. There are around 480 institutions that own NIO shares. Then there is 295 institutions that own Li Auto. There is 262 institutions that own Xpeng. Then there is around 86 institutions that own Zika. So NIO is owned by, or it is the EV company owned by most institutions, but in terms of the share price, it is the company that has been shorted the most. It is the company that has, of course, been attacked the most, and this is because, of course, it's making the entire, or it's shaking the entire car market, not just in China but globally, because of their what they are doing, because of their implementation, their technological breakthroughs. They are making other EV companies to obviously feel a bit jealous. I mean, when I saw this, when I checked this uh, on Fintel, I was uh, I was really shocked at these figures, because one would think that, of course, companies like NIO, because of it, there's so much backup that they gave from institutions, share price wise would follow. But like, can I tell you something? Some of these companies that are owning NIO, some of them are also shorting NIO at the same time, right? And they are blaming it on, like I said, the net losses that NIO currently is having, or that net losses that NIO had for Q4, which were almost $1 billion. This is what they are pointing all these things towards. But let's wait, let's see, man. The good thing is that things are expected to improve from NIO, and when you look into deliveries are improving, though NIO is not yet maybe selling the kind of deliveries or getting to their target of 100%, but deliveries of NIO are improving. Yesterday, the deliveries that we got from NIO represented a 13% increase year over year, which shows you, or which proves to say that though no, NIO is not growing that much, or as they expect, growth is still there, which is something that is very, very important, right? And it is to be noted. And I suppose if it was not NIO and it was other companies like Lucid, Rivian, it was a NIO US based company, NIO would be valued maybe 3 times, 4 times to where it is right now. I mean, how do you explain the fact that Rivian sells the amount of cars that Rivian is selling per quarter? It does not even equate to the amount of cars that NIO is selling per month, but Rivian is valued 2 times the market cap of NIO. How do you explain that Lucid uh, sells like 3,000 cars per quarter, but they are valued almost the same market cap of NIO? This speaks volumes, man, about where NEO is at, and this speaks volumes about what the market is trying to do. It is just became, or it has become too obvious of saying that the weak hands are trying to be shaken off the stock, and therefore, if those that, and when these weak hands see, of course, the NEO stock price going down, they are obviously selling their shares and moving their shares elsewhere, moving their shares go buy Lucid, go buy Rivian, go buy Tesla. I don't have anything against Lucid. I don't have anything against Rivian or Tesla or Xpeng or Leodo, but all I'm trying to show you here is the comparison of saying, look, I think the market has overdone this thing of shorting NEO, and we will see what excuses are the short sellers going to say or are going to talk about when they look into NEO. But after NEO, of course, maybe improving in terms of cutting down on net losses, and yet their gross margins are improving. I want to see what will happen then, but until then, I will keep it, or I will leave it here for you guys. I hope things get better, and I hope you don't get to be those that get shaken off by looking just as the share price of NEO and forget the bigger picture of where NEO is at and where it's headed. The fundamentals that I continue giving you here on a daily basis, those are the fundamentals that are supposed to show you where NEO is headed. They are supposed to show you that NEO is a company that is, though it might not yet be profitable, but the signs are there that this company is headed towards profitability. Before we even see the earnings, what NEO has been implementing, like starting to use their chips for their autonomous driving cars, we know that with that, gross margins will improve, because price wise they did not change the prices, but there is more that NEO is offering, and with that it will just improve the gross margins, or it will of course have a good impact in terms of improving gross margins of NEO. The prices of lithium has been going down, and as it goes down, the prices of battery also goes down. The more this happens is the more NEO retains the gross margins of the car, which again, these are some massive signs that before we even look at the numbers, just analyzing and talking about this, it should show us that NEO is already headed in the right direction, where they will get, or the way they will be hitting profitability very soon. It is also very good. So I am happy, man. I am excited. The more I see this kind of signs, the more me I want to load the boat, because I know it's unjustified, and this can happen forever. NEO will catch up in terms of market cap, because that point that short sellers won't be able to do anything onto NEO, it's coming very, very soon. When we get to profitability, we are going to see the market cap of NEO going up like crazy, and we are going to head towards the $66.99. And I just hope before NEO can hit double digits, I'm already, my average is below $9. That's my plan. That's what where I hope to get to see my average of NEO coming to. At least if I can get below $10, I know I will reap the good rewards when NEO goes back to double digits, and ultimately to the all-time high of $66.99. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It takes me some time to make the videos. You can see I'm in my car, and I just thought I'd come and give you this quick update. I will see you on the next one, my dear friends, and God bless you all.